What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips offense will come out first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, even.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Complete on the left to Williams. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Williams. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. He'll get rid of it. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. And the Zips send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. And here comes the sophomore running back. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. They'll run it out of the shotgun. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the running back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Powers. It's complete to the right.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, he makes the catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. He fires one deep over the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown. That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but That was a little aggressive on the space department there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And it's caught by Williams. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Gonna run it. It's Gant. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Red pass, it's complete. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Zips look to keep this drive humming. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Mason. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk about Akron and what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams.
Makes the grab in their space. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. With the draw, it's Gant. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, it's reversed. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Finds his man. It's Prince. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Catch in the middle. It's Prince. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Powers. Finds us back in the middle. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Aguilar. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. A strike downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Defense going all in to stop the run. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires into the end zone. Just threw that one way too far.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football. And you saw that there on the incompletion.
Looking for the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And he tacks on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Zips ready to go on offense. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Swings it out to the flat. Oh, he got loose. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Mason. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The Zips come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off the play fake. Looking left. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. And the Zips, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Going to the run, it's Gant. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Now on the option. Now the toss. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Zips. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Pocket breaking down. He's open on the right. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Powers. He spins that thing down the middle. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Gets it out quickly. Shakes him in. He smashes his way through again. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. On the ground, it's Gant. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give on the counter. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And as you start to settle into games as a play call, you start to figure out what works and what doesn't work. And they really got to find a way to get this running game going. They haven't figured it out yet. Like, maybe get the ball more on the perimeter. You know, find a way to get the ball to your running back in space. This offense really has to find a way to get the ground game going.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Powers. Got his man on the right. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Makes the grab. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. First down here for the offense. Wants to throw it again. Extending the play. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Wants to go right back downfield. Grabbed in the middle. It's Abraham. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Stepping to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, that's one of those as a quarterback. You're out on the perimeter of the field. You're trying to throw it in the end zone. You think you can fit it in there, but, man, you've got a lot of speed. And next time you're in that position, you might just decide to take off because you might just go score.
Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what, you can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Under fire. Zings it complete to the right. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. there. Hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. Never a doubt. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man is stuffed, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. Let's start with Texas, taking on the number 13 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. And it's the Longhorns, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. 2 teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And it brings them to a sparkling 4-0 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Back now to your game in Akron. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard.
And here's the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. To the air, it's Powers. Caught over the middle, it's Prince. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Got the back over the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Tempo in overdrive.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He turns that loose down the right side. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Zips want to move quickly.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant. Picks up the first down. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Zips.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Scanning the field, it's Powers. Finds his man down the middle. Terrific run after the catch, but the question is, will it stand? The flag is out, and let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. So it's now 1st and 20 after that holding call. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. He'll try to do it himself. Upstairs, he's got it. And he's finally taken down inside the 5, but hold on, there's a flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. And the rarely seen illegal forward pass penalty brings up 2nd and long. Back to pass. Moves away as he feels pressure. He throws one to the left. He's got it. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. No matter where they are on the field, they'll go for those chunk plays, and they got one that has them set up 1st and 10 at the 42. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might be calling a hot route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Moving out to the right. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. The play action fake. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Breaks into the open. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. And, guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short. He's going for the goal line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Akron offense ready to set up shop. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. RPO complete to open the drive. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. There he goes. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside. It's Gant. Fights off a defender.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Rides to the back. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. The run inside. It's Gant. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Akron! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Oh, he's got some space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass, it's Powers. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes 2nd and long. Back to pass. They've got the screen set up. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a big play.
Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Rushes on him. Takes a hit as he fires. Got a man. It's Abraham. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. And that's why the ball falls incomplete.
To the air. It's Powers. He's got it. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Had to get rid of it quickly. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. Wide receiver comes in motion. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's Gant. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Zips getting set on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gant, and he's knocked down.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given him some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Punt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the...
He'll take the deep shot. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
I know this defense feels like they missed some opportunities. Yeah, they had 2 sacks their last game out, but they feel like they left a bunch more out on the field, and they wanted to try to get to the quarterback in this game. That was finally the first time they registered a sack so far here. Curious to see how this pass rush looks the rest of the way.
That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A lot of defenders around on that screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Spits it out to the back. Complete. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. All knotted up. Is free football in the forecast, or can this offense win it here? From the shotgun, the inside give. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air, it's Powered. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Hey, this offense has been a struggle ball.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And that falls incomplete on fourth down, but wait just a second. There is a flag, and this is a big call. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. On target to the left. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. And the Zips peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. Here comes the heat. Oh, no, the ball popped out. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Got room at the 35. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Zips. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job with the execution in a moment where you had to have it. You score the touchdown, you take the lead. There's less than a minute to go in this game. All your defense has to do now is get a stop, and you win.
And they did tack on the extra point. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to throw, it's Powers. He's taking a deep shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think, would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.